Good evening, I'm John Dickerson.
I'm Maurice Dubois.
Don't let the sweet-sounding name fool you. Melissa, Greek for honeybee, is one powerful hurricane.
It grew today into a Category 5, the strongest there is. After pounding Haiti and the Dominican Republic, it is now headed for Jamaica tomorrow.
The image shows Melissa centered about 145 miles southwest of Kingston. It could bring as much as 2.5 feet of rain and catastrophic flooding to parts of the island.
Lonnie Quinn is tracking the hurricane, but we begin with Jason Allen in Kingston tonight. Jason.
Hey, good evening, Maurice. You know, the wind gusts have been picking up here in Kingston throughout the day. Usually we get big bursts of rain with it. It feels like there's another one coming in right now. Kingston has still been experiencing some short breaks in the most intense weather, but that is not expected to continue over the next several hours as Melissa gets closer to the Jamaican shoreline.
Melissa's outer bands have begun lashing Jamaica with winds up to 175 miles per hour and sheets of heavy rain. The storm is moving at a sluggish 3 miles per hour with catastrophic impact, expected to drop more than 30 inches of rain on the island.
Already we're seeing spots like this where big waves have come across and they're tossing debris across roads.
Seen here from a hurricane hunter, the massive storm has already battered Haiti, killing at least 3 and triggered landslides in the Dominican Republic. Kingston, the capital city of roughly 1 million people, spent the day preparing for landfall.
We don't get the real onslaught of the wave at this particular location.
Billy Mystic is a well-known musician in Jamaica. He and his family plan to stay and weather the storm.
I can't stop these waves from coming. And
They're going to come no matter what you do.
Yes, and the miraculous thing is going to be that the whole family goes through and nobody was hurt.
With the airports closed, tourists on the northern part of the island scrambled to prepare.
This is crazy. We were in line in the grocery store for a good 2 hours before we were actually able to check out and get out of the store and get back to the resort. So it's pretty chaotic.
This was Marnie Stewart's first trip outside the United States. Now the hairdresser from St. Louis is writing out her first hurricane at a resort in Montego Bay.
Just continue to pray for Jamaica. Just pray that this does pass over.
The storm has been moving in so slowly. We saw some people here today back out at grocery stores. They had already burned through their 3 days of food and water, their hurricane supplies, and they were going back out to get more for the week ahead.
Jason Allen in Kingston. Thank you, Jason.
Lonnie Quinn is following Melissa on its trek through the Caribbean.
He has the latest on where the hurricane is heading and whether the U.S. will feel the effects. Lonnie?
Okay, I don't see this as a U.S. hurricane. No landfall there. Eastern seaboard will get some, angry oceans, maybe some riptides, things like that. But the story right now is what's going to be happening in Jamaica. So here's our storm. Zoom in a little tighter on that because this thing, look how perfectly shaped that eye wall is. That's where you find the toughest winds. Speaking of which, the toughest winds right now, 175 miles per hour. Cat 5s begin at 157. This is a Cat 5, but a monster Cat 5. The strongest hurricane recorded on Earth this year, anywhere on the globe. What happens as far as the wind field? Because the wind field dictates the strength of the hurricane. All right. The stronger the winds, the stronger the category. It's a Cat 5 right now. We're all into tropical storm force winds throughout Jamaica currently. By the time you get to 5 a.m., the orange shows you hurricane force winds 74 miles per hour or greater. It begins at 5 a.m. Shortly thereafter, that red moves on shore. That's Cat 3, 4, and 5 strength winds. By the time you get to 8 p.m., hurricane force winds still on portions of the island, but starting to move into Cuba. This is going to be a disaster for Jamaica. We're talking winds right there, but it's everything, guys. It's storm surge, it's rainfall as well. Rainfall 2 to 3 feet, storm surge 9 to 13 feet, and all that rain falling in the mountain flows to where? The coast. And with all that storm surge, this is going to be a problem.
Hoping for the best here. Lonnie Quinn, thank you.